Hey guys, from the National Cathedral, where it's graduation time for some school. Some school is having a graduation ceremony there. Actually, a lot of the Episcopal schools will hold their actual graduation in the cathedral. And I'll actually be in the cathedral later today with my kid, who is not having a graduation, but having another event. So we'll give you a view of what it looks like inside in just a bit. But before that, let's run up and run downtown, head over to Capitol Hill, see what's new in the world of Washington, and check things out. Sound like a plan? He's yelling at him today. Sometimes he's quiet and sometimes he yells at them. That's the Vatican's embassy, and he's a protester about priests abusing kids. You've seen the bike lock here in front of the British Embassy, which I think has been reopened, more or less reopened. Now, still some parts that got work to go. It's been a multi-year project. And then the residence units down here, man, they're a real mess. There's that bike. There's always a bike by the Churchill Memorial at the British Embassy. I think they station it here. Because this is halfway up the hill. And they figure people that get to this point, the Churchill statue, they're kind of tired. They're like, okay, I'm going to rent a bike. I guess that's good marketing. So you may notice there's no cars here. They blocked the road behind me for construction. But the sidewalk is actually smoother than the road, which is why I preferred to stay on the sidewalk. All right, let's cut up here. Let's go over that way. This is the Embassy of Cameroon and the Embassy of Croatia over here. So we're actually going up this back street, back over by, that's the Embassy of Chad, African nation of Chad, and then this one with the rainbows is the Netherlands. That's the Dutch ambassador's house. They're all rainbowed up. And the Dutch ambassador lives next to, or across the street from Woodrow Wilson's old house. This is the Woodrow Wilson house. Woodrow Wilson lived after he was president. And next to that is this big estate, this giant house, and the one next to it are connected. This is Jeff Bezos' Washington, D.C. house, the owner of Amazon.com. He lives there. This was Herbert Hoover's house. It is now the Embassy of Myanmar. And this is the Irish ambassador's house. Not a bad gig. The Embassy of, what's up here? Embassy of Laos is right here. The Laotian Embassy and residence. Pretty good place. I think they have both of these, yeah? Oh, and a truck. It looks like the road is closed up ahead. And when I say closed, I mean a giant pile of gravel. Let's find out. This is the Phipps Gallery. The Phillips Gallery. This is an art gallery, a private art gallery, the Phillips Collection. It's a modern art gallery. And it is just up around from the Indian Embassy, which is right over there on my right. That's the Indian Embassy. There's Gandhi in the park. And that's across from the Welsh McLean Mansion, which was the last private residence of the Hope Diamond. But now the Embassy of Indonesia. That's a beautiful old mansion. I showed you that the other day. Across the street in that boring building, that is the Embassy of Honduras, and every single day there is a huge line. They must have one person working in there. Or maybe the person doesn't speak Spanish or something like that. I don't know, but it's just I can't imagine Honduras is that big of a tourist destination. Everybody wants a visa to go visit or something like that. But every day, lines out the door. All right, let's make our way down this street. You know, I got a comment from someone the other day asking, what does K Street look like? You hear about K Street in all the shows like The West Wing or Scandal or any of the other big DC shows, and someone asked, what is K Street? Well, this is K Street. Yeah? K Street is where all the lobbyists and law firms have had their offices. It was well known as being sort of the lobbyist canyon of Washington, D.C. And the lobbyists have all moved around a lot. But the expression K Street still means lobbyists, interest groups, lawyers, etc. So, if you were to come here looking for some big tourist moment, you wouldn't find it. It's not really all that impressive. Whoa, this guy's got to cut me off. Sorry, your illegal turn was blocked by an illegally parked taxi. So I'm on a frontage road. There's K Street's out there, and then this is just the frontage road. Makes it a little bit easier to ride, a little safer. And right down here is 17th and K. I'd probably call this the heart of K Street. Farragut North subway station and Farragut West off to my right. Two different subway lines converge here at this park, known as Farragut Park. And this is where a lot of people come to go to the White House. The White House is just a couple blocks down the street here. Why do I ride my bike on the sidewalk? Because it's safer. There we go. All the police cars out here, and the son of the truck that does nothing is out here today. Usually the son of the truck that does nothing is out by the truck that does nothing on the south side. But today they moved it up here. Nobody's in today. The Vice President's in South Carolina, and Joe Biden is off in New Mexico, I think. Santa Fe. He's in California this morning, and I think he goes to Santa Fe later today. So it's pretty darn quiet. What do we got out here? We got the busker. We got the guy who's been complaining about every president. We got the anti-hate man. I hate hate. And we got the White House. Yeah. Pretty normal kind of morning here in Washington. We do have this fences up though. Look at that. They have taken down the wall completely over here on East Executive. And now you can see the giant 14-foot fence where an 8-foot fence once stood. But that was the construction project we were watching the last few months, and it looks like it's done. Looks like they finished. Now I've just read that they're going to extend the fence all the way over here to Treasury. They're going to raise this fence. I don't know. Someone loves fences. All right, let's go through the bouncing bollards. Oh, time to fix the cameras. Oh, big tour group. Get in front of them. Just made it. Just made it. So this weekend is a giant March for Lives, which is a gun control march. These are flowers for all the deaths from gun violence, including suicides. It's about 45,000. And then the orange flowers are the raise this year, an increase of 5,000 more deaths this year, or 2020, than there was in 2019, which is the latest figures that we have. So that's why there's the orange flowers. 45,222 flowers. Oh wow, they got all sorts of stuff going on here. Lots of booths. Let's go take a look at this. I don't know if this is for the march this weekend. I'm not sure where that's kicking off. It might be kicking off up here. This bike is making noises today. The fountain's running. This bike's about to commit suicide. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a swing. It's like a swing bench. Let's go find a bike rack and abandon this bike before it commits suicide. Oh, I fixed the bike. Basically, I just have to ride with the brakes on, which is making it much more difficult and much less pleasurable. But we're going to abandon this bike in the next rack and grab another one, Pony Express style. So it looks like out here on the mall, Civic Works, there's some sort of like mobile home show. Yeah, innovative housing showcase, demonstrating small homes and energy efficient homes. Oh, this is a 3D printer. Oh wow, they're gonna print a house? That's pretty cool. So that's a house printer. A 3D printing house. That's kind of cool. And these are like mobile homes, small homes. God, boy, we just have to go another block and get rid of this bike from chaos. All right, guys, we're on Capitol Hill, and now, unfortunately, is the hill part. That's the Capitol, and I've got to go up this hill. Oh well. Bit cloudy, but not rainy. Pretty warm though. It's like in the 80s already. It's gonna be a hot one, I think. So for those who watched the January 6th hearing last night, and a lot of the subject matter was concerning the West Front. This is where most of the battle took place before they breached into the Capitol. Today though, they've got big fences up for the construction project here on the West Front. Okay, well, guys, we're over on the east front of the Capitol. Something's up. The police have tape out here and the motorcycles with the lights on. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, maybe it's a training course for little kids. It's bicycle racing. Capitol Hill police are escorting some little kids on a bike thing. Here I am thinking it was a crime scene. No, it's just a bunch of kids. C'est la vie.
Alright, slow down. Go straight down this way. Go straight down this way.
Wednesday's the highlight.
So I'm in a hurry, guys. And I got to get back to the cathedral. So we are going to just jump in the DC subway, take the subway up to my neighborhood, and go over to the National Cathedral. We jumped off the subway early because we got a report of a bomb squad deployment over to the State Department. I'm going to run over there, then I'll go to my kids' thing. So guys, we're near the White House, but we're heading to the State Department over at 23rd Street in Foggy Bottom, where the reports are there's a suspicious package, suspicious enough that they decided to call the bomb squad out. So DC's bomb squad has been deployed, and so are we deploying. Let's go see what we can see. We're racing to the scene at 10 miles an hour, which is the maximum speed of these annoying scooters. But we're going to get you there, folks. Let's see what we can make out here. Yep, that's the hazmat and the hazmat support unit. But I think MPD's bomb squad is going to take over shortly. Engine 23, that's local. This is only 21st Street. The report is 23rd, which is over here. So here's the rescue squad and a chief, and I don't see the bomb squad yet. That's the State Department over there, behind the homeless camp. report was 23rd and E, but this is 21st. Let's go down a bit. Oh, yep. We got a lot of stuff down here. So it looks like the fire trucks are staging back there, but the police response is up here at 23rd. So let's go down here. And there's Kyle, another photographer. Not Kyle Mazza, a different Kyle. I don't have my big lens today. K9s are out in force. Hey Kyle, what do you got? Yeah, but I don't see the actual bomb squad. Two buildings. So the police are clearing the scene, just a suspicious package, nothing more than that it seems. I got to get up to the cathedral because my kid's going to be very mad if I'm late. Okay guys, so I shaved more or less and now I'm on the way to the school to see my kids' prize day thing event. It's goes on, they give all the awards for best math student and all that. Anyway, the cool thing is we get to go inside the National Cathedral, so let's go take a look. Okay, the bells are ringing. I'm a tad late. The kids are lined up outside though. Well, these are the seniors. In we go. Let's go out the door. This is the nave and the altar up here. They've just finished up for the day. That's not the big one. There's a big glass that was dedicated by the Queen, but I think it's the one in the back of the church. This is an Episcopal church, which is the Church of England. So ostensibly the Queen of England is the head of the Anglican Church. And she came over here for the consecration of, I believe it was that. Yeah, that's it. So hard to get the color right. Moon window. That one actually has a piece of the moon in it. It was brought back to the cathedral. And with that, I'm done over here. Time to go home and get some lunch. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this rather lazy Friday here in Washington. This weekend there's a huge protest on the mall. I'll try to get down there and cover that. I got a bunch of other family things to do, but you know what? We'll get you some videos this weekend. Feel free to subscribe. We'll keep you informed on what's going on in Washington. And thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.